All right, y'all. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Ooh. Ooh. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so welcome. I decided I'm gonna be comfortable. I did put a bra on for you guys. Y'all not gonna talk about my titties now. And I have some tea because hey Dawn, welcome back, welcome back. So I just need some hot tea. I just need it. I'm like, you know what? This y'all is like my little favorite little wrap. I just throw it on my head. It's literally the best. Um, I have other ones, but this is one that just seems to be my favorite. I don't know. I just feel peaceful. Do I need to? No. Okay. So first off, real quick, let's talk about why I'm mad at you guys. Um, Work is going great. I lit my throat chakra incense, so I make sure I get everything clearly today. I have my rose quartz next to me, so I express everything with love and kindness. And but first, let's talk about why I'm mad at y'all. Because while y'all were talking about coffee, who said this earlier? Y'all said that coffee is a laxative when you drink it black, like with no cream or sugar, like how I like to drink it. So, who told me that? Because y'all totally curse me. Which is not going to make it any worse drinking this hot tea. That's why I'm only going to drink 1 cup of hot tea because y'all, it will you wouldn't even understand. Okay. All right. Did you see it? Now, today I wanted to talk about that makes sense. Okay, so no, I'm not going like I don't have the runs. Like I'm not going back and forth. I just had it one more time. Y'all know I only go once a day, and then it's like boom, what in the world? And I just blame you guys for telling me. But work's been good. I don't really want to talk about sex work, but if y'all do have any quick questions, I will answer them because I know sometimes y'all can't stay for the whole thing always, and you might just have a quick question you need answered. Please, if so, let me know. Okay. So let's talk about faith. And the reason why I wanted to bring that up today is for a few reasons. One, I think when we hear the word faith, our mind automatically just goes like religion and that's we only think about it like with God. At least I know like I was brought up Christian, went to Christian church. Well, I went to non-denominational, like I went to all that. And that's why I will always have faith, even though I want to start my own religion, like I always tell you guys. And hey baby. Yeah, what are you doing? Okay, sorry about that. All right, so where did I leave off, y'all? My child called me. Um Okay, so we always think about it when it comes to like church and stuff, but you also need to think about faith when it comes to your finances or really like whatever you want in life. I'm going to make this a really money driven, but whatever you're trying to manifest, like it all really starts with faith. So, faith is the third chapter in the book that I'm reading. I know I'm not doing the book club anymore, but since I don't have them, oh, since I don't have the book club anymore, I'm gonna just talk to you guys because it's not about a book per se, but about how we really should be living. And I just thought it was cool, so I took some notes, and we're just gonna start off with it. So first off, we need to know what faith is, and in the book it states, faith is a mind. Faith is a state of mind that may be induced or created by affirmation or repeated instructions to the subconscious mind through the principle of autosuggestion. And I know that was a lot. Um, Okay, so why no book club anymore? Because I want a book club where we can meet once a week. I can commit to giving my book club people an hour to even 2 hours of my time every Sunday after 8 p.m. Right? So, because I figured my schedule's done for the week, kids are situated, like everything should be good by that time, and we can end the night together, and then when you wake up on Monday you start your week fresh and you start off on a positive note. That was my whole thing. But I did realize that people expect, like, y'all can, my book club can't expect no more of me. Like, they can only expect me to show up on Sundays. I don't want to be the one reminding people throughout the week, you need to come to the book club. I don't want to promote it. I don't want to have chit chat and banter with people throughout the week. I don't have time. Like, I spread myself thin, and now I'm picking and choosy about where I just want to give all my time to. And texting a group throughout the week is not where I want to give my time to right now. Like, no offense to anybody in my book club. I appreciated y'all for coming, but that's just not what I wanted to do. And if we can't just be responsible adults and know that, hey, Sundays, we're meeting at 8, we're gonna show up. It's no reminder, like you would show up to your job, right? They don't have to talk to you throughout the week just to show up on your schedule. I didn't want to do that. It was kind of irritating, and so I was just like, you know what? It's better to talk to y'all. Anyways, as a whole, as a collective, I just love my YouTubers. But anyways, so back to autosuggestion. What is autosuggestion? Well, in a way, to me, it's kind of like a sense of manifesting, because with autosuggestion, it's what you are telling yourself. So the idea that you can tell yourself something over and over, eventually you believe that it's true. That's kind of like auto suggestion. For instance, if you if you wake up on the wrong foot, right? You start your day off on the wrong foot, and you're like, "Oh, this day's not starting off right. I can only imagine how the rest of my day is going. It's gonna suck." And so then you think these thoughts, and then you get up out of bed. You you're trying to get out the door. You can't find your keys now, and then you're like, "Oh, one thing after another. Or what else? What else?" Like, you are telling yourself that's gonna happen. That's kind of like auto suggestion, right? If anybody wants to chime in, please, 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 please feel free. And by the way, I'm gonna be doing lives where y'all can come up with me, so stay tuned for those. All right. So the next thing that I highlighted in the book, I'm just gonna go over like the important parts of what I highlighted was repetition of affirmations of orders to your subconscious mind is only known as a method of voluntary development. Okay, well, that's not important for us to talk about. Sorry. Okay. So I wanted to talk about dominating thoughts next, and like what's really dominating your mind, and why this is important, because I don't think too many people take the time. I don't think too many people take the time to really think about what you're actually thinking. You just think it. So, for instance, me, when I get up, it's like money's on my mind. How am I going to reach my daily goals? If it's midway through the week, I'm thinking, like, dang, if it's been slow already, like, I need to reach these weekly financial goals. Um, I think, like, about my child. I think about friends. I think about like whatever's going through my head throughout the day, right? But so I recently started just thinking about, like, what am I thinking? Because if you're always thinking negative thoughts, Like that's just going to continue to unfold in your life. Somebody says whatever we affirm, we unfold. I just heard that right before I came on here, and I thought that was perfect to share with you guys, because what affirmations are you telling yourself every day? Like you have to really think. Like me personally, I just used to be so negative and so I felt bad about myself. So oh yeah, yeah. Whatever we affirm, we unfold. That's what I said. But I used to think this, like just talk down on myself and just think bad. And then I noticed like that's what I kept getting. I kept saying different things I would say, but nonetheless, it's not important. But I kept telling myself like negative things, and that's what was happening in my life. When I made the conscious decision to be positive, to another thing that was hard. And I hope I'm making sense. Please comment below if I'm making sense to you guys. If not, we can totally change the subject. But when I make the conscious decision to really be happy for those that have hated on me, and that was hard. But when you could do that, I feel like you could do anything. Because I really would like, wouldn't go out of my way to like pray on somebody's downfall, but anybody that I know hated on me, like I just didn't think good thoughts about them. And so now what I've learned to do is just really wish them well, because the reason why they're hating on me, like the night flirt Karens, for instance, since that's like the best thing that's gone on, like they're just unhappy bitches. So they're not unhappy because of me. They're just taking it out on me at this particular moment. But this is not a reflection of me. So when you think like that, hey, but can anyone tell me what thoughts do y'all have dominating your mind? I want to drink it, but I ain't trying to burn myself now. Anybody? Because if you're on here, which most of my YouTube subscribers are, to get money, is that the dominating thought on your brain? Because if not, it should be. um. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, so where is that at? I want to find that. Money and inner peace. Oh my gosh. Okay, money and inner peace. That is a good thing to have on your brain. Money is there, inner peace and contentment in your life. I think that's important. I feel like so many of us, including myself, which has been the main reason why I've been losing so much weight, I like to keep it real with y'all, is stress. So when you're stressed out, when you don't have peace in your life, in your inner, it starts from within. If you're not content, like, and you don't, life is not meant to be gone through so stressful. But yeah, thanks Don for participating. Okay, so let's talk about the self-confidence formula. And you're supposed to do this once a day. So we're going to go through the 5 things, and hopefully I don't bore you guys, because, it's not as entertaining as sex work or hey, 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 what's up, KK? Or is that Kalisha? But because if it's Kalisha, but if it's another KK, hey, welcome. Oh, and let's talk about that. Okay, okay, okay. I had this sissy named Kalisha, and it's just a whole little story. But that's besides the point. People who disturb your inner peace out of your life. Yes, Yes, and that is a hard pill for people to swallow. If they are not bringing you peace and they are disrupting that, I don't care if it's your best friend, if it's your, because what they are is being an energy vampire to you, right? So I don't care if that's your best friend, if that's somebody you're in a relationship with, if it's your family members. It does not matter because you need to be the most important person to yourself over everybody. And if someone is interrupting your inner peace, kick it to the curb. It's hard, but your inner peace is more important than being in somebody's life. Can I get an amen? It is a daily struggle. It really, really can be, but it doesn't have to be. It really doesn't have to be. And so I'm hoping together we can, like, I'm not no expert. I mean, I am an ordained minister, but I'm not no expert in none of this. I'm just here to, you know, have people just, we can go through this together, right? Plus, you'll invite YouTubers. If you're not subscribed to my page, go subscribe. But okay, so the first thing to do with the self confidence formula, it says, I know I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. So you have to know without a doubt, like you are going to fulfill your purpose. You're going to get to, like, you want that dream job, or you want this financial state, or you want this kind of house, or this partner, or this lifestyle. Like, you have to know that you can get it without a doubt. And that's something that I work on the daily, to not have any doubt in my mind. When I don't have doubt about something and I sit there and I'm really working on manifesting and I have no doubt in my mind that it's going to happen, that should be happening. Like, and I started doing this, and it's so weird because I actually watched this, just as a little side note, on The Secret, and it's also in the book, but I saw it on the Netflix show, The Secret. So read The Secret, watch The Secret, listen to the audiobook on YouTube, The Secret and The Magic. I haven't finished The Magic, but that one's all about gratitude. But The Secret, go check it out. It's about the law of um, attraction. Anyways, in it, it said that you can, what you think, your thoughts will manifest, right? And so I started thinking, like, when I would go, especially to really busy places like the Galleria Mall in Houston, Texas, right? I would go to the mall and I would envision this, before I had a handicap sticker though. I would envision the exact spot that I wanted to park in. And every time that would work. When I had no, now when I had doubts, like, I ain't gonna get this spot, it's a busy, I say it didn't happen. But when I didn't have no doubts, that worked. So I'm thinking, if that could work on something that small as a parking spot, imagine how limitless it could be, not having any doubt on what you really, 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 really desire. Okay. So, therefore, I demand myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such an action. So, right the fuck now. Like, take all the doubt out your mind. Like, release it, let it go, kick it to the curb. Now, somebody else said something that was so weird how this happened, like right before I got on here. And it's okay to have your insecurities, but do not let them dominate your thoughts. Like, you have to control what's dominating your thoughts. So, for instance, when I was 140 pounds, which I ain't there no more, I thought I was just so fat. This was before the era that everyone's just getting their butt done and like having thick bodies or whatever the case is. But like, I thought I was so just disgustingly fat. And what did I do? I really just manifested that, because I was calling myself this and I was not fat then. And then I manifested myself getting fat. You know, that's why I was 206 pounds. Because that's what was happening. I manifested it years later. So I just wonder what would have happened if I wouldn't If I would have had self confidence when I was that weight, would I have let myself get as big? Right. So I don't know. Think about what you're doing to yourself. Now, number two, I realize my dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into a physical reality. So, you gotta, it's back to like belief. And like I said, you gotta realize it. So, are you taking control of what your dominating thoughts are and having faith that they're actually going to come true? You know, if you want it to be in your physical reality, oh, this tea is so good. If you want them to come through in your physical reality, are you letting those types of thoughts control your mind? Are you doing something that's like going against it? Okay. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, therefore creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. So, oh, I should have looked up the word, but it's a word for this. So well, they call it the person you intend to become. When I listen to my guided meditations, it's called something else, and I can't think of the word. But your end result, like where you finally want to be at in life, you are at exactly where you want to be with all the money that you need to have, and you can do whatever it is that you want to do in life. Or like I said, whether you're manifesting a person or just a whole lifestyle, the kind of house you want, the kind of car you want to drive, the things that you want in life, the things that you want to be able to do, places that you want to be able to travel, like whatever you want to do, whatever. Me personally, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of my time giving back, but whatever it is that you want to do, what does that person look like? Because what that person looks like doesn't look like this person today. So, what does that person look like? And you really want to visualize that you already are that person. So, that's pretty much what that's saying. Any thoughts or opinions, feel free to comment in the chats. Um, um, yeah. So just let me know. Okay, so number three. And again, for those of you who may be tuning in and out, we're talking about the self confidence formula. Oh, before we get to number three, it said spend 30 minutes a day. So, me personally, I spend 30 minutes every single day, 30 minutes or more meditating and manifesting. You can't let doubt get in the way of where you want to be. You cannot let doubt get in the way of where you want to be. Self doubt, self doubt. You cannot let self doubt get in the way of where you want to be or what you want to be. These little y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I need some new glasses. I'm getting older. My vision is getting worse. And by golly, y'all, I want to get laser, but I'm super super scared. So I don't know. Maybe when I'm 40, I'll get it. Well, I'll give myself the confidence for 7 years. 7 more years when technology is perfect. Um, okay, so are y'all spending that 30 minutes a day, whether it's just in peace and quiet without any phones? Like we gotta find time to put away our phones, y'all. Put away like all this technology, turn off the TV and spend 30 minutes of solitude. Or like me, I listen to guided meditation. Sometimes I'll meditate on my own and just light my incense, lay with my crystals and reflect. Sometimes I listen to guided meditations, which I love. Money meditations. And some people say, what do I recommend? But one thing I noticed, you have to find it yourself and see what resonates with you. Anyways, so moving on. Number three. I know the principle of autosuggestion. Any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self confidence. So they're asking. Oh, put them phones away. Yes, you got to. Put the phones away when you're with your loved ones. Put the phones away when you're with your children. Put the phone away when you're spending your self time. And it gets hard because what do? We want to scroll on Instagram, look at dog stuff on TikTok, look at food stuff on TikTok, look at half naked people on TikTok. Just the things I do. But, you know, you gotta put that away because even that will distract you because then you'll see something and you want to comment or you want to go post or you want to when I'm on social media and I've scrolled for too long, it makes me think like, oh my gosh, I could have been using this time for work. So it's important to have self time to yourself, right? Okay, so it's 10 minutes a day. How hard is 10 minutes a day? We spend hours a day watching TV. We spend hours a day, work is one thing, but like the things that aren't making you money, what are you doing with your time? Like you can spend 10 minutes a day to get you some self-confidence. That's important. Like think about that. You can't give yourself 10 minutes a day to work on you becoming more confident in yourself. That's silly to me. You gotta have a work-life balance, and that is something that's what I was saying um the other day, that for the past year and a half people have been telling me to get a balance. Like it's okay to work, it's okay to do this, but get you a balance. And honestly, I just wasn't trying to hear it. Up until recently, I really realized the importance of having that work-life balance and having just being, it's okay to be insert's real name. It's okay to be that person. It's okay to allow people to call you that and just be cool with that person. So, you know, work-life balance. All right, number 4. Be in the moment, but not too much in the moment because we got to plan for our futures and we got to stay on track with our money making. So too much, it's balance. Everything is levels to it and it's balance because you live too much in the moment. I don't think we're being productive, and I'm sorry. We got to be productive. We have to be productive people in society. However, productivity looks like for you, for me, being productive is being on my grind with everything that I do. For you, that may be different, but please be productive. Number 4, and so it's only 5 of them, just so y'all know. I hope I'm not boring y'all. If y'all got any questions, y'all can drop them. Any comments, drop them. But please, like, I ain't trying to bore you guys to death. But I do think this is really important. And if I was in my 20s, I probably wouldn't want to give a fuck about this. But being 33, like, yes. Okay, number 4. I have clear. Ooh, we got to do this one, y'all. I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I will never stop trying until I have developed sufficient self confidence for its attainment. If we don't have confidence in ourselves, yeah, let's start there, right? And then we're gonna have confidence that our plan is right. You gotta get a plan and stick to that plan. For me, I'm sorry, but like if I get to a point where I have to go back and work a job, cool, I'll accept that. But I don't have no plan B, C, or D. Like I have one purpose in life. Well, many purposes, but I have this direction that my life is going, and I don't plan on getting off the gas or changing it or anything. Like I see where I'm going. I don't have no plan B, C. It's like, think about this. Was it the Vikings, or don't get me quoting too much history because I'm not that good with it, but it was this um captain of the ship. When they got to the land that they were going to fight these people for their land, they burned all their ships. You know why? Because it wasn't no going back for them. And I just feel like the same with me. And I feel like y'all should be like that with yourselves. Like Get you a plan, have confidence in your plan, and make that shit happen. Like, come on. Because that's what I'm doing. That's, whew, Lordy, y'all. Lordy, y'all. One second. He just totally got used to like me and my little antics. It's so cute. He just like looks up and goes right back to sleep. Okay. It was hot. And then, like I said, I lit the incense to have my throat chakra together. And because I just wanted, and then I got my, like I said, my rose quartz because I wanted to express everything that I say with love and to know that I'm being clear to you guys. But sometimes the incense gets a little too strong and it started getting hot in here. So I had to get some air to circulate. Moving forward. Oh, so write it down. Write it down, write it down, write it down. Okay, so number 5. I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. Sorry, all these words. So when I hear that, I just think of like make sure that you're doing good business. Speaking of the sex work industry, when you're doing video chats with sometimes there's guys that really do be trying to play you, but there's guys that have genuinely lost their trust. Now, why they're still coming back, that's their fault. But they've lost their trust in women because they have just scammed them for money. Or girls get irritated because they do something the guy says he's gonna pay him or he's not. Like that's why I don't. I just thought about that because I was like, when these guys come to me, I'm like, look, if I'm not your girl, I'm not your girl, but I'm not doing nothing without you paying. And if you don't trust that that I'm not gonna run off with your money, I'm not for you. And plus, karma. What goes around comes around. In the Bible, you reap what you sow. You know, you got to plant these seeds. Like you're only gonna get back what you put in. And if I do bad business, then like it says, you may get all the fucking money in the world that you want, but if you did it on bad business, it's not gonna last long. It's not. Something else I really think about is I've been lucky enough to have been told several times, to have had vision several times about what my purpose is, to be able to give back and everything. And at the same time, whether you want to call it God, your spirit guides, guardian angels, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, that thing um has always told me when I get to my abundance, buddy, shut up, ain't nobody there. When I get to my abundance and my money, that if I don't fulfill my life's purpose, it's gonna be taken away from me. And trust me, once I get it, it's not going to be taken away. So I will make sure that I'm using that to fulfill my life's purpose. But that's just for me. You have to think about how that goes into play for you guys. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. Okay. Okay, that's a good one. How are these people gonna help you? Where is it at? I just lost where I was at, y'all. These words are little, y'all. Maybe I do need new glasses now. Okay. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and guys, I don't know what this word is. Let me look it up before I tell y'all. Maybe y'all know sign? How do you say this? See, and that's the thing about being vulnerable, like we talked about earlier. It's okay if you don't know something, because I do not know everything, and I do not know what this word is. It's CYNICISM. Okay, so it was saying, I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, and selfishness, and an inclination to believe that people are motivated by purely self-interest. Ooh, and this is a thing when it comes to friends, when it comes to other sex workers like approaching me. It's like you I sit back and think, what are you really here for? What are you here for? Like, are you really my friend? Like, do you really fuck with me the long way? Or are you here for a purpose and a reason? Because if you're getting something out of me, what am I getting out of you? Um, Shoots. If I'm pouring game into you, or is you pouring? What are you teaching me? What can I learn from you? If that's the kind of relationship we're on, but you have to sit back. And I had to get rid of this feeling. It took me, and it's funny. How do I not know this word? Cynicism. Cynicism. Okay, cynicism. That's a great word I learned today. But I used to think that everybody was just trying to be in my presence for some of their own like selfish interests and like for themselves. And I thought that about everybody. And that was a hard pill to like get over, a little hurdle, but I jumped it. And I got over that cuz you can't think everybody is just out to get you. You really can't. And I had that bad. So, yeah. Everybody is not out to get you. A lot of people are, so you have to use your best judgment and to see what are these people in your life or what are they coming to, because I have a lot of people that are, like, I'm not even like famous, I'm not even like where I want to be at on the social scale, but I have a lot of people hitting me up every day, like some I know, some I don't know, some are associates, some are friends, some are family, but just nonetheless a lot of people. And I always think, why are they hitting me up? Like, what do they want? you know? And I'll just be like, okay, well, this person, they don't mean no harm. They actually do fuck with me, or this person loves me. They wouldn't do that, or, whatever the case is. And then some of y'all just want to take, 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 take. But I appreciate the YouTubers that get all the game, go make money, and come back and tip me. Because just as a side note, I had this girl like send me $25 yesterday just because she was saying she learned a lot. And I was like, to think of me, that's so sweet. Anyways, back on this, now that we learned a new word, we're not going to think people just want, they're motivated by their own self interest. Um, all right. So we're going to eliminate those things by developing love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. Oh, and as you seeing this, just as a side note, back into the sex world. So I be seeing some of the biggest haters, and the ones that are not on me, just I be watching, people seeing. And one person in particular that I could think of, I just watch them, right? And they do so much hating, but their business is not doing better than it was doing in 2020, like 2021. And moving forward into 2023, they're still on the same thing. And what are they still doing? Hating. And I'm just like, your business ain't gonna grow if you keep continuing like that. So I don't know. That just made me think of that. But you can't you can't have a negative, a negative attitude towards others. Like, I don't care what the next person's doing. Kudos. If you're my friend, I'm there to support. I fuck with you, I'm there to support. But I don't look at what everybody else is doing, everybody else, and be like, oh, I posted this. Don't be a why them and not me type of bitch. Be like, how can I get like them type of bitch? Because why are you spending your time hating on them? Oh Lord, we not talking about hate. We talking about faith. We gonna spread love, y'all. Um, where are we at? Okay, I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. And on that note, I just realized reading all this stuff, I really do have good self-confidence because I totally didn't even realize that is like exactly what I'm doing. And I feel like a lot of people should be doing that as well. Other people believe in me because I believe in them. And I strongly believe in myself. So y'all should do the same thing. How are you gonna have your fans? How are you gonna have supporters and people buy into you? Like, do you believe in others, or are you being selfish and thinking you're the only one that deserves success? And do you really, truly, truly believe in yourself? Um, Oh, this is the last ending on this note. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it out loud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become self reliant and a successful person because I wish us all success. So, how are we doing? How are we feeling? How's this going? Mm, we gotta get deeper into faith next time. We're gonna have a faith part two because I have some more things to say. So we've talked about auto suggestion, the same book, y'all. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And again, you don't have to buy it. You can listen to it on YouTube. If you prefer audiobooks, listen to it that way. If you want to read along with me, we can do weekly lives or something because I'm not doing the book club no more. But definitely the Think and Grow Rich. And I just want to shout out to Lovable Soul. Go follow her on YouTube. She's a nylon lady. She's bought me this book, sent it to me. She wanted to test out Amazon wishlist because I was like so skeptical to use it, and I was just like, oh, I don't want anybody having my address, but like I was comfortable with her if she had my address, so we did that. And then she wanted to like buy this book for me because we were just talking about it so much, and I told her I hadn't really read in over a decade, and she got it. And shout out to her, Lovable Soul on YouTube. Or Lovable Soul, something like that. But I follow her. Y'all can go look at who I follow and really just follow all of them. Okay. So any questions, any thoughts, any concerns? And if not, I'm gonna get back to my day. All right, y'all. This is the chapter of faith. It's numbered 3, I think. Okay, so let's talk about the chapters. So the chapter I'm most excited to get to is the mystery of sex transmutation. And oh my gosh, I'm enjoying this live. I binge watched most, if not all, your NS not safe for work content. Love my energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, download it in your library. So we got to get to the chapter about sexual transmutation. Oh, don't we all want to hear about that? Oh, and the one about the brain. It's just a lot of good shit. But the first chapter is desire, the second one's faith, and then we're about to really dig deeper into auto suggestion once I read chapter 3. And the introduction, I'm not gonna lie, I read the publisher's preface and the introduction, and honestly, I didn't like the wording. It was way too old school. Slight little, what's that word? I don't know what word, but it was just, I just wasn't feeling it. But when you get into the book, like just skip all that and start with desire or listen to it on YouTube. Yes, but okay, y'all. Have a great day. I love chatting with y'all. Thanks for joining in. I really appreciate those that did. Um, and blessings and wish me abundance because I need some more money coming in. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye.